If you wrap your hands like this, it's gonna fuck up your wrist.
Jalen go crazy.
What's going on YouTube? You're on Leon's channel, so you might as well go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to properly wrap your hands with boxing hand wraps. Some dudes at the gym have recommended me that I make a video for this, so this one's for you guys. So right here I have a very poorly wrapped hand, as you can see. And this is obviously not a way, I don't think anyone would do this, but you know, some people don't do it the right way and it has the same effect as this. So today I'm gonna be showing y'all the correct way and also giving y'all some tips on what you shouldn't do when you're wrapping your hands. Guys, so for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna be wrapping one of my hands, that being my right, but the same steps are gonna apply to both of them. I just don't want this video to be longer than it needs to. So go ahead, I'm gonna do it slow so you guys can follow along. Go ahead, get your hand wrap. You can drop it down if you want. That's just how I do it. And you want to take the side that has the thumb loop. And you're not gonna put it through your thumb, like that's a common mistake I see sometimes. You want to wrap it around your hand. Just put it in between where your grip is, and you want to wrap around your fingers 4 times. Now you might be wondering why, but just follow along. Trust me. Go ahead and wrap around 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to keep that pretty loose. Now you can go ahead and just pull that off, and basically what this is, it's padding for your knuckles. So that's why we wrap it around 5 times. And then what you want to do is you want to hold this part, hold the padding, and just take up maybe like an inch so you have something to grip on, because the next step is we're putting it around our knuckles like this. Now once that's just sitting there, you want to hold it with your thumb right there, and you want to just wrap it around one good time. And then you can take your thumb out, make sure that's pretty tight, and you can shift it a little if it's not aligned with your knuckles right. Wrap around once, and then on the second time, you want to go around the back of your hand and then around your wrist. And the way I do it to protect my wrist is I don't wrap directly over that bone. I sort of wrap around it to keep it supported. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And a common misconception here when you're wrapping around your wrist is, when I first started, I would wrap it around super tight because I thought that would protect more. But in reality, basically what that did is it made too much compression. So when I was hitting the bag and I would tweak my wrist, it would hurt way more than it should have. So you want to keep that first wrap around pretty loose. Then after you got 6, you can go ahead and wrap around the thumb, either once or twice depending on how much support you need for your thumbs. I just do once, and then you want to wrap around the back of your hand. There should be like an open area. That's where you wrap around. Once you wrap around, you want to make a fist now, because when you're punching and you make a fist, the bands automatically, they contract. So that's why you want to have them in a fist already, so that when you're making a fist, your fist won't be super tight. So you make a fist and you want to go through your pinky and your ring finger joint, and then you want to pull that around to the pointer finger, and then go over the back of the hand again. Do the same thing, but this time between your index and your middle finger. Again, make a fist when you're pulling it in. Wrap around the back of the hand one more time. And then for the last one, you go between your middle and your ring finger. And then around the back of the hand again. So you should be at this stage now. Next step is to wrap around your thumb one more time. Make a fist when you're here. Wrap around the back of the hand. You should be able to get maybe 2 to 4 wraps around. So we got 1, 2, and 3. I go to that lower part, and then we're elastic. So basically what that padding does is sometimes you'll wrap around way too much and you won't have any like hand space. But when you create that padding and you move it to the top instead of wrapping around over and over again, you can Now create this bar with your hand wraps so that you have something to grip onto, and it makes your fist even tighter. You can also put this part down a little bit. Doesn't really matter, all personal preference. But yeah, you guys, that's how you create a nice and secure hand wrap that's protected for your fist, protecting your wrist, and it's not too tight. You want to be able to move this around, move your wrist around, and it not be like super constricted. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. This one was for you, Day and Rocky. So I appreciate y'all. But that's gonna be it for y'all. Peace.